Some people decide to get into business because they want to build a 8, 9, 10 figure company and sell it for 100 mil when they're 45 and then just disappear right off into the sunset and retire, which is fair enough. But if you're anything like me and you would consider yourself someone with quite masculine energy, then our main priority in life is always going to be our work, our mission. We want to build a business around our purpose that aligns with our purpose. And that is how we are going to truly feel fulfilled as men. Not by selling a company and then just retiring. That's not gonna leave us feeling fulfilled. You see this all the time with like people that maybe do that. They sell their business and then they come back and be like, okay, I sold my company for 100 mil, but here I am still working, because that's our masculine energy. That's what our masculine energy as men calls for. It calls for us to be working on our purpose, on our mission. Some people like if that sounds like you, if you're anything like me, then it's important to build a business around the life that you want to live. You can't just go on YouTube and just copy and be like, Iman Gadzhi saying I should get into social media marketing. Okay, I'm going to do social media marketing. You need to build a business around the exact lifestyle that you want to live. And that's what I've been trying to do the last few years. That's definitely what I'm getting closer to, because at the end of the day, I don't want to build a business that I hate working on. I don't want to build a business where I just feel like a slave to the market and I'm giving all this value away and I just don't really feel happy with the business. That's not what I want to do. I want to build a business that I'm proud of. I want a business that allows me to still very much focus on my self-improvement. You know, I've had 5 full contact boxing fights in the past 12 months, including WKO. I'm going for walks now. I'm going for hikes, spending time with my family. I'm building a relationship with God. I'm going to the gym. I'm reading every day. Like, I'm very much able to focus on my self-improvement because I'm building my business around the life that I want to live. Building a business is not just, okay, which business is going to make me the most amount of money in the shortest time possible, because that's not the only thing that matters. Once you get to a certain point of income, it's like making more money that doesn't affect the quality of your life. Once you're past 15k a month, like your quality of life doesn't change by making more money. What the way that to increase the quality of your life is by spending your life how you want to spend your life. And that's why it's important to actually build a business around the life that you want to live. There's a few things that you need to consider when building a business and whether that this is going to suit you. So first of all, of course, you need to have a rough idea. This is an exercise. So I remember, it's funny actually. So there is a book called, I think, 4 Hour Workweek. I think that is the book that I'm referring to here. I might be one. It might be like Millionaire Fastlane or something, but I'm 90% sure it's 4 Hour Workweek that I read. And it had an exercise. Write down what your dream life looks like your dream life, calculate it, like what does this look like? And then it has an exercise to calculate all like monthly expenses after tax. How much would this cost to live this life? So the car that you want, break it down. How much does it cost a month to finance this car? The house you want to live in, how much does it cost per month to rent this house, etc. And by doing that, you can get a rough idea of how much the life that your perfect dream life would cost to live. Most people, it's actually a lot less than you would think it is. It's actually like not that much. I mean, it's still like, it's not that much is crazy, but I'm saying that you don't need to be like some crazy like multi-millionaire to live this sort of life. You probably, in most cases, you probably just need to get to a consistent, 20, 30k a month, and you can live literally your dream life comfortably. So first of all, identify how much money you need to be earning. Of course, if you want to be earning 20k a month, then you are not going to be a short form content editor, just a freelance content editor. Aside from just basing the business model on how much money you want to make though, you also need to factor in things like, okay, what do you like doing? Like what's your personality like? Do you like coaching people, or do you like building systems? Like entrepreneurs, you'll find that there's always like there's some like really like, no offense to these guys as well because I'm friends with them, but there's some like kind of geeky entrepreneurs that sort of just like, skinny guy, they just look kind of cute.
What do you mean by that?
And they're just like building systems all day, you know what I mean? So there's some people that just like building systems and like they're a little bit nerdy with the business side of things, which is cool. And if that's you, then being a systems builder, being like an agency model, a done for you service really would suit your personality type. And that's going to be something that you will feel so fulfilled by doing. Now, I went down this route. I do kind of like building systems and built a 20k a month growth agency. But what I feel like is like, again, with the agency, I went from setter to agency. But now what I feel like is, I'm not like, when I look at some of these other guys that just absolutely love building systems, every single day they're posted on their story, this new funnel that they've just built for their clients, that's like, that's not me. That's not something I'm passionate about. I'm not passionate about building systems. I'm kind of good at it. So it's like you're usually like things that you're good at, but it's like, I'm kind of good at it. I kind of like it, but it's like, no, I can tell that this is not me. Building systems for my clients, yes, I love doing that. My clients are really happy and it feels great for me knowing that my clients are getting great results. But at the end of the day, I still think that there is a better business model that calls out for me, which is the consulting route. Instead of being a growth agency, why don't I just be a growth coach consultant, where I'm able to consult, coach people, actually teach them the beliefs and teach them how to build these systems and actually be able to provide more value. Because doing something for someone is X value bar, but actually teaching them the skills so that they can go and replicate this infinite amount of times and even adapt it and change it, in my opinion, that's even more valuable. So now I'm able to provide even more value to the marketplace by actually coaching people, coaching setters, marketers, agencies, actually coaching these guys and actually creating their own growth agencies and pivoting into like a new age business model where they're able to scale to 20K a month. To me, that's a lot more fulfilling. It aligns a lot more with what I like to do, my personality and my purpose. Of course, also you need to build a business that gives you like the time that you want. Like maybe you want location freedom. Maybe you don't care about location freedom, so you're going to build a massive office in your hometown and you're going to be like a brick and mortar company or whatever it is. Like you've got to choose like the right business for the lifestyle that you want to live. I want to live completely remotely. Of course, I love traveling. In fact, the dream that I'm working towards is just to buy some land in the countryside somewhere, you know, a few dogs, loads of kids, me and my wife, just in the English countryside. That's the goal there. I don't want to have to live in no big city. I don't want to have to do that. Some people might love living in a big city. Some people like me might not want to live in a big city. But again, it's all about building the business that is going to align with the future life that you want to live. I want to be able to have time to, again, box, go gym, read, hiking, focus on my self-improvement. I need that time. For me, that's a priority for me. So I cannot, work 16 hours a day for the rest of my life. Like I can't do that. When I was appointment setting, I was literally just grinding away. I'd still, go for walks but I'd be appointment setting on my walks. Like I wouldn't be mindful. I wouldn't be able to just appreciate nature because I'd be just so focused on work all the time. But now I've actually pivoted from, instead of slaving away for my clients just to earn commissions, again, I'm building the life that I want to live by taking matters into my own hands and building my own business around that lifestyle. And this is a conversation that most people don't just sit down. They're not self-aware enough to just sit down and think like, what is the life that I want to live? And what business do I need to build in order to make that happen? Most people are not self-aware enough to go and do that. And to be honest, I wasn't either until recently. But now that I'm starting to ask myself these questions, I'm starting to plan out like, what do I want my life to look like? I'm starting to realize what sort of business I need to build. And that's why I'm pivoting. That's why you can see I'm pushing out my content on Instagram. You can see that my offer's changed a lot. That is why I'm changing my offer, because again, it's not just about money. At a certain level, it's not just about money. It's like you can make money from any business model really, as long as you work hard at it. But at a certain level, it's not about money. It's about the way to improve the quality of your life is by making sure that you are spending your life doing exactly what the fuck you want to do. Hope this helped, boys. Make sure to hit the like if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe for more free content like this. And as always, keep grinding, boys.